Hi everyone. So in this session we are going to understand the approach towards polity. अब देखो polity में ना काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं. In prelims it has a very high ROI, 18 marks directly coming from polity. In mains, entire GS paper 2 is dedicated to Indian polity. So we have to make sure that we give the same priority to the subject which UPSC is giving. Now in this session I'm going to discuss how to approach, why it is important, what are the book lists that you must have, what are the important topics that you have to cover in Indian polity, how to make notes, and also I'm going to discuss how to integrate it with current affairs. Watch this session till the very end. Chalo shuru karte hain. When we talk about polity has the highest ROI and this we are not going to ignore. बी इट प्रिलिम्स बी इट मेंस, पॉलिटी का जो रिटर्न ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हाई है बिकॉज in prelims you will see 18 questions every 15 to 18 questions every time, 30 plus marks coming from polity. When it comes to mains you will see GS paper 2, entire GS paper 2 is dependent on Indian polity. तो polity को ignore तो किया नहीं जा सकता. So today in this session I'm going to give you a very structured framework on how to cover polity for both prelims and mains, not just for prelims. This one session is enough for you to understand not just the strategy to cover polity, the book list I'm going to give you, how to cover those books, that also I'm going to tell you. This one class is going to save your entire year. ठीक है, do not run after FOMO, do not run after multiple videos or multiple crash courses. Just follow this one video and your life will be seriously sorted. Okay, now we are going to study, understand how to cover polity or how to approach polity in phases. The first is the foundation phase. This is the most important phase of your preparation, foundation phase. This phase basically is known as the concept building phase also. यहाँ concept बनते हैं. यहाँ पर we need only one primary source. One primary source, which would be your M. Lakshmikant book. ओके, ये आपका प्राइमरी सोर्स रहेगा. एम लक्ष्मीकांत बुक, लेटेस्ट एडिशन, 8th एडिशन इज द लेटेस्ट एडिशन. ठीक है, गेट इट ऑन Amazon or you can physically purchase it, but please refer to one primary source which is M. Lakshmikant. Second, there is this secondary source that I want all of you to keep with you and to prepare, or you can say simultaneously prepare from. That would be NCERT Class 11th NCERT, Indian Constitution at Work. My favorite NCERT because directly every year at least 4 questions are coming from this NCERT, Indian Constitution at Work. मेरे पास होगी भी, मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. Just give me a second. Yes, this one. I hope you can see it. This is my favorite NCERT because every year 4 questions. That means 8 marks are coming directly from this particular book. You cannot ignore it at any cost. ये तो होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, so this is how you have to start your foundation phase. Now how to start? M. Lakshmikant book अगर आप देखोगे तो in the M. Lakshmikant book you will find chapters on his first 10 chapters. ठीक है, those first 10 chapters are going to build your base on polity. आपका base बन जाएगा. And even in Indian Constitution at Work, if you look at the index, if you have that NCERT, I would like you to open it up. And in the index you will find the first chapter, chapter 1, Constitution why and how, chapter 2, rights in the Indian Constitution, and chapter 9 and chapter 10. Start with these chapters. ठीक है, M. Lakshmikant के first 10 chapters and Indian NCERT में Indian Constitution at Work में chapter 1, 2, 9 and 10. These are the 4 chapters through which you have to begin understanding polity. सबसे पहले pick up the NCERT only and complete these 4 chapters in 2 weeks. 2 हफ्ते में complete कर लोगे आराम से. Initially, why I am saying 2 weeks? वैसे तो 1 week का काम है, but there must be some college going students, there must be some working professionals. So take 2 weeks and invest your 2 weeks in these 4 chapters. You will understand the framework of polity. Now the next question is, man, how to study? Do we make notes? In the first go, do not make notes. पहले ही बारी में notes नहीं बनाते हैं. Notes have to be made after in the second reading. First reading is just to understand. And how to study or how to make notes in the second reading? You have read a chapter. एक chapter आपने पढ़ लिया. You read a chapter. Now second, you have to identify the objective of the chapter. What is the key point that the chapter is trying to make? Objective क्या है? Important points क्या हैं? उन पॉइंट्स के ऊपर आपको माइक्रो नोट्स बनाने हैं. यू हैव टू मेक माइक्रो नोट्स ऑन दोज पॉइंट्स, 5 to 6 बुलेट points per topic. That's it, not more than that. You have to summarize in your own word. This is how you also understand how to write answers. And you have to solve PYQs from those chapters. For example, chapter number 9 and chapter number 10. Let's say आपने chapter 9 and 10 अच्छे से पढ़ लिया. Now you go to Super Kalam. So now you open up Super Kalam's app on your mobile phone. You go to prelims section. Here in the prelims section you go to NCERT. ठीक है. अब NCERT में गए, इंडियन पॉलिटी पे क्लिक किया. ठीक है. ऑल टॉपिक्स में, for example, you have to practice question on, let's say you have studied constituents of Indian Constitution. ये chapter पढ़ा है. ठीक है. Click on start practicing. When you click on start practicing, you will get 10 questions on Indian Constitution. Philosophy of Indian Constitution. This is the exact book, exact chapter, the Philosophy of Indian Constitution. Chapter number 10. Chapter number 10 in NCERT. After studying it, reading it, understanding it, you solve question. आपको यहाँ पर question solve करना है. See if the question is wrong, if you have marked the question incorrectly, what is the right answer. ठीक है. तो इस तरीके से see this is correct, right? And you can bookmark also. So after completing each and every chapter, try to go to Super Kalam in the NCERT section and practice questions. This is how you will understand finally how to, first of all, you will understand if we are able to comprehend the chapters correctly or not, if we are able to understand them, analyze them correctly or not. Second, you will understand कि how UPSC looks at these chapters. UPSC कैसे दिखता है, कैसे question बनाता है, ये समझ आ जाएगा if you are practicing previous year questions and MCQs on Super Kalam after completing each and every chapter. Okay, this should be the ideal strategy in the foundation phase. Now, second is the prelims oriented strategy. ठीक है. अब इसमें क्या करेंगे? We need to understand what UPSC is testing in prelims phase. UPSC is testing not just the factual understanding but conceptual clarity as well. ये दो चीजें UPSC टेस्ट करता है prelims oriented phase में. ठीक है. तो I'm going to give you a list of important areas or important topics that you must complete and must study. Okay, important areas. ये हो गया topic and यहाँ question आ जाएगा why it is important. Okay. टॉपिक में वी हैव प्रीएम्बल फर्स्ट. यहाँ पर कॉन्सेप्चुअल एमसीक्यूज पूछे जाते हैं. ठीक है. द कॉन्सेप्चुअल एमसीक्यूज आर आस्क्ड. देन फंडामेंटल राइट्स. ये तो पीवाईक्यू में ऑफन रिपीटेड है, तो ये तो पढ़ना ही पढ़ना है. एज इट इज क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द आर्टिकल्स ऑफ फंडामेंटल राइट्स आर आस्क्ड. ओके. देन वी हैव बीपीएसपी वर्सेस फंडामेंटल राइट्स. यहाँ से ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन आते हैं, कंपैरिजन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. ओके. That means when you are studying directive principle of state policy chapter and fundamental rights, you have to make a comparison also. Okay. Then the next is parliament. Next topic is parliament. यहाँ से procedure related question आते हैं. 0 hour, question hour, what are these hours, how the bills are passed. So procedure based MCQs are asked. Then we have constitutional bodies. Constitutional bodies again repeated है. Direct questions आते हैं यहाँ से, no trickiness. Okay. And then we have amendments. Amendments से important articles which have been added, which have been removed because of amendments. Those kind of questions are asked. अब आपको practice strategy यहाँ पर क्या अपनानी है? What should be your practice strategy in this area? Practice strategy should be that you have to solve UPSC previous year questions from all the important topics that you are studying from 2011 till 2025. All of them are available on Super Kalam's app. Okay. You have to do topic wise MCQ practice. That again on Super Kalam you can complete it. Okay. And you have to revise articles plus constitutional bodies multiple times. इसको तो आपको multiple times revise करना ही करना है, चाहे कुछ हो जाए, because these are frequently repeated topics which are asked. Okay. So अब now another important aspect is if you think that you don't have time to make notes, अगर आपको लगता है notes बनाने का तो time ही नहीं है अपने पास, what you can do is simply on Super Kalam's app you go to the learn section. On the learn section, select the subject as polity. Polity यहाँ पर बहुत सारे subjects cover कर रखे हैं हमने for mains. You go to polity and here you will find that all the notes are provided. सारे notes they are made from the perspective of mains only. See with images and everything. सारे notes यहाँ पर provided हैं. mark as red. आगे बढ़ो, see the enactment and enforcement of the constitution, comparative analysis, everything is done, and based on every chapter there are MCQs that you can practice. हर chapter के basis पे MCQs भी हैं जो आप practice कर सकते हो. That means you complete one chapter, you practice the MCQs, and this is how you move ahead. Lesson complete हो जाएगा आपका. ठीक है, point clear हो गया. So now on Super Kalam, not just the notes are provided to you, but also the MCQs, the previous year questions, the tests, everything at one place. तो आपको इधर उधर कोई क्रैश कोर्स, कोई टेलीग्राम PDF डाउनलोड करने की, इनरोल करने की कुछ जरूरत ही नहीं है. हेडेक इज ट्योल्ड. नाउ फॉर मेंस वी हैव GS पेपर 2. GS पेपर 2 के लिए पॉलिटी की क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए? देखो, यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन थीम्स. ओके, तो यहाँ पर हम लिखेंगे themes. What are the important themes that we have to focus on? First theme is federalism. This is the first theme that you have to focus on. Second theme is judiciary. Then we have parliament. उसके बाद आता है अपने पास local governance. Then we have constitutional morality. These are the important themes when it comes to Indian polity for GS paper 2. अब इसके examples देख लेते हैं. What are the examples of each of these themes? When it comes to federalism, example is governor controversy. तमिलनाडु में ये controversy आप, केरला में controversy आप देखने को मिलती है, चीफ मिनिस्टर से रिलेटेड, राइट, गवर्नर से रिलेटेड. The next is judiciary, जिसपे judicial review is very important. The concept, and it is a separate chapter is there in M. Lakshmikant book. Then next, parliament में the declining debates, that is the example. I'm just giving you an example why they are in news. News में क्यों रहते हैं, मैं उसका बस एक छोटा सा example दे रही हूँ. Then we have the next, local governance. Local governance में every year in prelims and mains में especially 73rd and 74th amendments के ऊपर question आते हैं. And then next is constitutional morality. तो उसमें आपका सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जो judgments हैं वो आ जाती हैं. These are the examples. Okay, so these are the themes that you need to focus on. मुझे कैसे पता चली ये themes? Previous year questions को study करके. And there are certain important cases that you have to remember. What are those cases that you have to remember? First is the Kesavananda Bharti case. Again, it is given in M. Lakshmikant Indian polity book, don't worry. Versus the state of Kerala. Then we have Menaka Gandhi case, very famous case. Menaka Gandhi versus Union of India. Then we have SR Bomai case. SR Bomai versus Union of India. Okay, these are the most important cases that you have to focus on. Now here you also have to integrate this with current affairs. आपको इसको ना current affairs के साथ integrate भी करना है. I hope that you have taken a screenshot of it. Okay, so current affair integration is a must. How do you need to integrate it with the current affairs? Polity becomes dynamic. Polity is not just static. सिर्फ आपको articles नहीं पढ़ने, dynamic भी होती है. तो the newspapers, like if you are studying the Hindu newspaper, that, or if you have the Indian Express, उसको भी पढ़ सकते हो आप. ठीक है, any one newspaper. And you know about Super Kalam. On Super Kalam's app, we cover both the newspapers, Hindu and the Indian Express, है ना? In the newspapers, you have to track certain areas. What are those areas that you have to track here? Areas and example. ठीक है, तो एरिया में हो गया पहला सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट्स. इन द न्यूज़पेपर ट्रैक द सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट्स एंड हाउ दे आर इंटरप्रिटेड. तो इसका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल, the constitutional interpretation you have to track in the newspaper. ठीक है, then next you have to track the parliamentary bills. ठीक है, इसमें आपको क्या पढ़ना है? Example can be the legislative process of passing a particular bill. ठीक है, ये ट्रैक करना है. Then we have center state relations that you have to track in the newspaper. या जो भी disputes हो रहे हैं, the concept of basically federalism you have to track. Then election reforms रिफॉर्म्स, और उसके अंदर ECI का क्या रोल है ये हमको ट्रैक करना होता है, ठीक है. सो दिस इज हाउ इन द न्यूज़पेपर यू हैव टू ट्रैक द आर्टिकल्स. दिस इज हाउ यू आइडेंटिफाई द आर्टिकल्स. ये मैंने एग्जांपल दिए हैं आपको. एंड यू हैव टू क्रिएट अ वेरी वंडरफुल रिवीजन स्ट्रैटेजी. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है बिकॉज यू टेंड टू फॉरगेट पॉलिटी. इट इज सो वास्ट दैट यू हैव टू रिपीटेड गिव इट अ रिपीटेड रिवीजन. रिपीटेडली उसको रिवाइज करना है. एटलीस्ट 4 रिविजन्स आई वुड से. आप किसी भी टॉपिक की स्ट्रैटेजी पढ़ लो, 4 रिवीजन आपके ब्रेन को चाहिए ही होती है. फर्स्ट should be reading for conceptual clarity. Second reading में start making notes in the second reading. I told you how to make notes, right? थर्ड रीडिंग में आपको आर्टिकल्स रिवाइज करने हैं प्लस आपको एमसीक्यूज प्रैक्टिस करने हैं. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस. इन द फोर्थ रीडिंग only focus on PYQ revision. Whatever PYQs and prelims and mains you have practiced, revise it, focus on it. Okay, तो ये हो गया आपका how to cover quality, what are the sources. I've told you current affair, how to integrate it. Now we are going to move to the next part which will be answer writing. Polity में answer writing. देखो, I'll write the heading polity answer writing. ठीक है, ये मैंने heading लिख दी. अब इसमें हमने 3 पार्ट स्ट्रक्चर यूज करना है. वील यूज 3 पार्ट स्ट्रक्चर. ठीक है, हमेशा याद रखना इन आंसर राइटिंग देयर आर 3 पार्ट्स दैट यू विल फॉलो. फर्स्ट पार्ट इज नोन एज द इंट्रोडक्शन, सेकेंड पार्ट इज कॉल्ड बॉडी, थर्ड पार्ट इज कॉल्ड कंक्लूजन. ठीक है, इन द इंट्रोडक्शन you have to define the concept, or you have to mention the constitutional article. Okay, second part you have to give 3 to 4 arguments. You have to give example, और कोई केस लॉ यूज कर सकते हो तो वो आप यहाँ पर शो करोगे. इन द कंक्लूजन यू विल टॉक अबाउट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वैल्यू or any kind of reform suggestion that you want to give from your own side, that also you can do. Example इसका बताती हूँ. For example, conclusion में strengthening the cooperative federalism is essential. It is important for realizing the spirit of the constitution. Simple conclusion when you are summing it up. Okay, सब sum up कर रहे हो आप, वैसा simple एक conclusion दे सकते हो. ठीक है, अपने आप को ना एक homework देती हूँ. From the NCERT itself, the first chapter, Constitution Why and How, I'll give you one homework. Okay, you open up your NCERT. Question number 7. Why is it necessary for a constitution to place limitation on the rulers? Can there be a constitution that gives no power at all to the citizens? Try to not just study this chapter, but after this 7th question practice करना. ठीक है, ये 7th question you have to practice. Class 11th Indian Constitution at Work, first chapter, question number 7, back question. Try to write the answer in this particular format using this structure. Get it evaluated by Super Kalam and tell me your scores in the comment section. ये आज assignment है आपका. ठीक है, now I am going to share with you a very important part in this video, which would be most scoring. Write it down. This is very important. Most scoring polity topics. कौन से सबसे ज्यादा रिपीटेड और स्कोरिंग टॉपिक्स हैं हम वो लिस्ट डाउन करेंगे. फर्स्ट इज चैप्टर 10 ऑफ 11th क्लास NCERT, विच इज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल फिलोसफी. सेकेंड इज फंडामेंटल राइट्स एंड DPSP. थर्ड इज पार्लियामेंट. फोर्थ इज फेडरलिज्म. Fifth is judiciary. Sixth is constitutional bodies. Seventh is local governance. And eighth is amendments. ठीक है, these are the 8 high scoring topics जिससे हर साल questions repeat होते हैं. You have to cover them at any cost. ठीक है, and make sure not just this, you are covering their previous year questions for both prelims and mains too. All right, I hope that you are going to do the assignment that I have given you in the class. Thank you so much everyone. If you have any doubts, you can ask me either on this email ID, ask@superkalam.com, or in the comment section. Comment section mein if you're going to comment, then the probability is very high that I'm going to reply, because I reply to all the comments in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much everyone.